Hello everyone. So I'm back with one more video regarding CFA and its curriculum and its structure, etc. Huge changes to the structure of the CFA course, and that's what I'm going to cover in this video. Uh, I haven't seen such a big structural change in the CFA course since over a decade. There have been content and curriculum changes, but this is a structural change which is happening. And so in this video, I'm going to cover that one by one, the multiple changes. The CFA Institute calls this as the evolution of the course. They've evolved the course to a better course. So yeah, we'll just go to the CFA website and see all the points one by one. So I've just shared my screen. If you see the evaluation of the CFA program, so let's see all of them one by one. First thing, it says expanded eligibility. So this is something which already came in the month of October, November, where instead of starting CFA level one, or actually instead of appearing for CFA level one, 11 months before your graduation, you were able to appear for CFA level 1 23 months before your graduation. And what the CFA Institute says is that it was a pilot project and the results they got were pretty good. So now they're going to make this, like I can say, permanent. So now students can appear for CFA level 1 23 months prior to their graduation. And which is a great thing. So as per CFA Institute, because you can finish a CFA level 1 early, automatically you can show your potential employers, you can show your potential internship givers that you are much more interested in finance, and it will be easier for you all to get those internships and get your potential jobs. But yes, CFA level 2 still can be given only after you are a graduate. So level 1 can be given earlier so that you can show your interest towards finance from an early age. But level 2 still can be given only post graduation. So this is something which came in October, November, which now they have assured that this is going to stay forever. Now, this is the biggest change. It says hands-on learning. So we at LeapUp have always been very vocal about learning practical skills to actually get the kind of core finance jobs that you would require. And in our training program also, we have a premium program where we train people in financial modeling, valuation, research report writing, Python, etc. This has been there since a long time. Now, CFA Institute also agrees that you need to have some hands-on learning and some practical skill modules to actually be placed. It helps you in placements. So if you see out here, it says practical relevant skills training to provide candidates with the on-the-job application of what they are learning in the curriculum. This is extremely important and it's a great move that the CFA Institute has done. So what does CFA Institute say? I'll just explain you in short. So in level 1, students can either study financial modeling or Python. So basically they have to finish one of the two for sure. If they want to, they can finish both of them also. These will not be asked in the exam. Please remember, these practical skills module won't be a part of your examination. These are just extra modules given in your account, which from the date of registration till the date of your result, you have to finish it. So you have to watch the videos, finish your Excel sheets or assignments, etc. It'll be 14 to 15 hours of videos per module. So if you take financial modeling and Python, if you want to do both, you have to do approximately 30 hours. But you can finish only one for you to be eligible to receive the result. So let's assume you take only financial modeling. In that case, you have to put in 14 to 15 hours of videos plus assignments plus etc. Once you complete that, you'll get the results. So when can you do it? You can do it as soon as you register. You can do it along with preparing for CFA level 1, or you can do it after your exams. But please remember to finish at least one of these before your results. In level 2, you have either Python programming. So basically, you can again do Python. So if you've not done Python in level 1, you can do Python out here. Or you can go for analyst skills, or you can go for a higher version of Python, which is Python data science and AI. So again, any one of these has to be completed same way between your registration to your results. If you have not finished this, you will not receive your results. Again, please remember, there is no testing of this. It won't come in the exams. How well do you do this? It won't affect your exam results at all. You just finish this. But at least there's something which is there practically, which is there. For level 3, they have not told anything right now. Hopefully, something might come in the future. There are some changes in level 3 in the curriculum, which we will come to later on. But for the practical modules, we have practical modules in level 1 and level 2. Now, especially for Indian students, how do you look at this? Now, one thing which I see out here is Python is pretty global. You do Python out here, you do Python in US, it's almost the same. So Python can be pretty helpful. But for financial modeling, I still feel students based in India and if you're going to do a job in India later on, that's your aim. The financial modeling which will be given by the CFA Institute will be based on the US accounting and the US reporting methods, which is very different from the Indian accounting and Indian reporting methods. We follow India's, they follow US GAAP. So the core crux of financial modeling is what you can learn out here, because how do you forecast and how do you actually do your uh, assumption and how do you rationalize the assumptions, etc., is something which is same. But actually, how do you prepare a model? What should be the format of a model? What should be the format of your income statement, your cash flow, etc., is something which will be very different. So if you learn this, do not expect that you will be able to apply this on Indian companies also, and you will get direct jobs in Indian companies because of this. Because the expectations of companies based in India will be that you know modeling based on Indian reporting format. So if you once you learn this, ensure you learn the Indian reporting format also, and create models on the basis of Indian reporting formats as per Ind AS, which will then help you get jobs out here. I hope I'm clear with this. So it's a great thing they've introduced this because it's a global course. It'll be one syllabus. It won't be country to country based. But yeah, for every country, not only India. If you're from Nigeria, you could be from some other country. Uh, Please ensure you learn financial modeling as per the kind of accounting and reporting standards that are there in your country. So the crux still remains the same, but you still need to basically learn your format. Okay. So yeah, this is the practical part, which is a great thing. There's some basic questions which are there. I think I've covered these. Which one you should do? That depends on you. Can you do both? Yes, you can do both, but you have to finish one for sure. And again, I'll repeat: your test, your exam clearance, your exam marks will not be dependent on these things. Just that you have to finish this before your results. Otherwise, you will not get your results. You won't be eligible to receive your results. So that's the hands-on learning part. There's a second part, and which is the most important part, I think. No, I can say equally important is the focus curriculum. Now, and this is very tricky also. So let me explain this. Okay, both of these, the hands-on learning as well as the focus curriculum part starts from the Feb 24 attempt. So I think most students will be registering now, will be for the Feb 24 attempt. So it will be there for everyone. Now, what is the focus curriculum? Is the curriculum changing? No. So, and I'm telling this because I've got a lot of queries and inquiries regarding this in the last 2 days. I think this came up out on Friday night. So over the weekend, I've got a lot of inquiries and questions regarding this part. So is the curriculum changing? The answer is no. The curriculum isn't changing. What is the CFA Institute saying? It has a focused curriculum. Your curriculum still remains the same. You have to still study almost everything. But what will be asked in the exam is changing. So what is CFA saying? The institute is saying that there are some easy stuff, easy topics, such as and there's duplication also. So duplication from what you study in college. So the institute assumes that you studied some specific topics in college which you do not need to re-study out here, and that is why they won't be tested. Will they be a part of the curriculum? They'll still be a part of the curriculum, because if you haven't studied that in college, you have to still study it. But in the exam, which will appear in February or any time after that, you will not get questions from those specific topics. And which are these topics? They have given some examples like time value of money, basic statistics, microeconomics, introduction to company accounts, etc. So these are, they say, essential building blocks for later learning. Do you need to know them? Yes. If you don't know them, do you need to study them? Yes. But will they be asked in the exam? No. So they say our research indicates that 9 out of 10 candidates do not need to review this material. Why? Because they've already studied that in college. That is what the CFA Institute is saying. So the assumption out here is that you have already studied this in college, and that's why you don't need to study it again. But if you haven't studied it, please ensure you study this properly. According to me, even if you studied it, please restudy it. Because if you don't know time value of money properly, you will obviously have issues in capital budgeting. If you don't know company accounts properly, you will obviously have issues in the further parts of FSA. Same for every subject. Same with quants, same with statistics, same with economics. So according to me, your studying time for the first reading does not change at all. You need to study everything. But when you are specifically preparing for the exam, when you're giving the mocks, when you are solving questions, you do not need to now anymore solve questions of these topics, because they will not be asked in the exam. So yes, you need to know it, but they won't be asked in the exam. Please understand this difference. So has the curriculum changed? The answer is no. Has the exam curriculum changed, or the exam depth and the exam coverage changed? The answer is yes. And is it a good thing or a bad thing? According to me, it's not a good thing. Why? Because now what is the institute saying? That there are some easy topics. which ideally you have already studied in college, which we will not ask in the exam anymore. So what happens automatically, let's assume out of 100 questions, 20 questions were based on these easy topics. Now these 20 questions will go away. Instead, you will have all the questions from tougher topics, which makes the paper and the exam much more tougher than it was previously. Currently, they are saying, will it change the passing percentage, etc., etc.? The answer they are saying is there's no answer to it. It won't. They say that according to them, still the benchmark of passing will be the same only. The amount of score or the amount of marks required to pass will be the same only. So, assuming that they are going to keep the benchmark same, I expect a small drop in the percentage of passing from somewhere around 38 to 40, which is there right now in level 1, to a bit lesser. That's what I feel, maybe a 3 to 5% drop, because the exams will become tougher. It'll be tougher to score that percentage, that marks which they expect you to score. They do not ever say what is their expectation, but what we've seen in the previous exams is you need to score at least a 70 to 75% to pass the exam. This is as per my personal experience with my students. So, and I just feel that lesser number of students will be able to reach that benchmark, which will make the passing percentage a bit lower. So this is extremely important, guys. I will repeat. I'll just summarize this. Has the curriculum changed? No. But the coverage for the exam has changed, because the easier topics now they assume that you already know it, so you don't. They won't ask it in the exam. But if you don't know it, you need to study it for sure, because otherwise you will not understand the tougher topics. So I hope this is it's understandable. Any changes in the level 2? They say no, hardly any changes in level 2. Extremely minor changes, so that's almost no. So they say has the level 2 curriculum changed? Not changed significantly. Level 3, nothing right now, but from 2025. Very important. The changes in level 3 were from now onward, from 2025. So I think almost everyone who's going to level 1 in Feb 24, for you all, this will be applicable. Now in level 3, you will have specializations. How in college we have specializations where we can choose maybe a finance or a marketing or an HR or an advertisement, etc. Similarly, in CFA level 3, there is going to be a specialization. Let's read about the specialization. The 3 specialized parts. You can either choose portfolio management, which is there right now, or they've introduced 2 more, or you can choose private markets or private wealth management. So any one of these 3 has to be chosen by you, and you will be asked questions based on that specific, I can say, specialization. So now once you know that you want to specialize in one thing, you want to specialize as a private wealth manager, that's what your goal is, then you can select that as your specialization. If you've selected something in secondary or primary markets, you can go for private markets also. So details about these specializations will come later on, but at least they have said that there will be specialization for sure from 2025 for level 3. Level 2, hardly any changes. Level 1, please remember, basic topics have been removed from the testing. They're still in the curriculum. That just makes the test tougher. Okay. So these 2 are the biggest changes. Everything else doesn't make a huge difference, but the practical skills module and the focus curriculum, they are very important, big changes. I hope all of you are understanding. If you are not understanding, or if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section below. I will answer them one by one. I'm sure there will be a lot of doubts because the change is huge. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press the bell button and like the video, share the video with people who are doing CFA and who plan to do CFA very soon. It's a huge change. Now, practice pack. So now what are they saying? They are saying that, okay, you need to practice a lot to ideally clear the exam. And as of now, they feel there are not enough mocks and not enough practice questions available for you to practice. And that is why they are saying on an additional charge, by taking $299 extra, they are going to give you 1,000 practice questions. I'll repeat, 1,000 practice questions. That's what they're going to give you. So the practice pack includes 1,000 more practice questions and 6 additional mock exams. So currently, whatever study material you have, you will have that. Plus, you will have 1,000 more practice questions and 6 additional mock exams. That is what the CFA Institute is going to give you at a cost of $300. So in India, it will be $299 plus GST. Will come to around $350 approximately. In Indian rupees, it will come to 350 into 80, around 28,000 to 30,000 rupees. That is the cost you will have to pay for this extra pack. So if you require, you can take it. So what are they saying? Did you know that you can greatly increase your chance of exam success by correctly answering 1,000 practice questions and scoring at least 70% on a mock exam? So this is what they are saying. So this is something good, which they have now told us that if you are scoring 70% in mocks, your probability of passing is higher. This was never said by them previously. So this is a good thing they have said. So now you know where do you keep the benchmark. As I told you, 70 to 75% is what you ideally expect. Just I'm adding out here, if we at LeapUp and Finelite have been giving such a product since a long time, where we give 8 mocks and we give over 1,000 practice questions to students of each subject totally. So if anyone of y'all requires that, y'all can let me know. I think I'll also put the link of that in the description, and we give it just for 2,500. So if anyone's interested in that, y'all can purchase our mocks and our practice questions also, and which has led to us having a phenomenal passing percentage, approximately almost double that of the global average. So yeah, if you're so CFA Institute also gives this, and if you want more practice, if you want a cheaper version, we are offering that on our website too. So that is the next thing. After that, I explained about the level 3 specialized pathways. I'll still open this. Again, please remember this was a Feb 25 exam and not before that, not before Feb 25. So the 3 ones which they said were private wealth and private markets are added to portfolio management. So you already have portfolio management, and you will have private wealth and private markets as additional specialized pathways. And the last one is digital badges for level 1 and level 2. So now, once you've done or finished with the level 1 and level 2, you will get digital badges where you are, so where you've said that, okay, you have achieved this specific thing at level 1, achieved this specific thing at level 2. This is more of just a marketing gimmick. I don't think any big change in your preparation or your CFA journey will happen because of this. So they say will be accompanied by marketing and awareness building with employers to improve visibility and value placed on programs, so etc. So this won't make any difference to your curriculum, your preparation, your structure of the CFA program. This is more of a marketing tactic which they are using. Okay, so these are the 6 big changes which the CFA Institute has made, and they call it the evolution of the CFA program. So before I summarize, I want to tell you one thing. I keep on doing a lot of free webinars for CFA every month or every couple of months. So if you're interested in knowing everything about CFA from start to end, why should you do CFA, comparison between CFA and MBA, the structure of CFA, about the scholarships, etc., and how LeapUp can help you doing the CFA, I have put the link below in the description. You can go. It's a free webinar. You can register for it and see what is the next date, and if you're free, you can attend that for sure. So yeah, so I'm done with explaining all the programs, all the points. I hope you've understood. Major 2 points for y'all are hands-on learning, that is the practical part, and the focused curriculum, which is where the examination curriculum is reducing, but not the studying part of the curriculum. If you don't know those basic topics, you will still have to study them properly. Understand? And because your examination is now going to happen more on tougher topics, I am expecting the exam to become a bit more tougher and the passing percentage to go a bit lower. That's what my expectation is. So yeah, I hope you've understood this. If you have any queries, any questions, put it down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press the bell button, like this video and share this video with everyone and anyone who is doing CFA or who you think are prospective to do CFA in the future. Okay, goodbye. Have a great CFA journey.